Hello, Clemson fans. Welcome back to another episode of Crash Course. Here with Barrett Carter, my co-host. And right now, we're currently in spring ball. We got that going on. So he just finished up a scrimmage actually. So our schedule has been filled. And for those who don't know, a scrimmage for us is basically just hitting each other, going live, and it's a lot more situational football. Goal line, red zone, first and 10, stuff like that. But it was a good time out there, being able to run around, see a lot of the young guys, freshmen, go out there and ball out. And I thought that we got a lot better today, and it just shows that in both sides of the ball, I feel like we did really good, had a lot of big plays, and I'm excited for this upcoming season coming out. But that's just what we got going on right now, including classes with spring ball.
Yeah, it was definitely a great scrimmage. Anytime you get to compete against, each other live, just like situational football, it just makes us so much better. So especially with Coach Riley coming in and throwing his flavor on the offense, and our offense is gonna be very explosive this year. But it was definitely fun today, just to get after it, cut us loose, actually tackle somebody instead of just fitting up or tagging off. So it was definitely fun. Definitely fun to watch these young guys too develop. We have a lot of incoming, the guys who just came in, a lot of talent with them. They've really shown and impressed us, and just shown what they can do just at such an early age. So really excited for the future of the program. Just looking at the young guys we have, just excited for their future. But yeah.
Something I noticed about Coach Riley's offense is definitely that speed of the offense. And when they get in that tempo, you gotta really speed up the way that you think and the way that you adjust the formations quickly when an offense is moving like that. And that's something I noticed in scrimmage, and it's in a game-like situation, and that's something that can be troubling. I feel like may give defenses a hard time this season coming up, just because when you make guys have to think fast, that's when mistakes start coming in, and they get just from fatigue and tiredness, and that's really hard to replicate in practice when leading up to a game week. But I'm excited to see how the offense does this season, and with Coach Riley leading the way. And actually today, Barrett was posted on ESPN College Football. They got his play for Louisville, hurdling a defender, which was still, to me, that's really crazy. And getting that sack. This last season, what would you say? Was that one of your favorite plays, or what was your top play?
I would say that was my favorite play, and just when you think about that, if you watch the whole game, the Louisville running back did a great job of blocking me. He was cutting me, and then I came to the sideline. I think I told Keith McGuire, I'm like, if he tries to cut me, I'm gonna jump over him. And doing something like that, that's I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but that's just something you don't really get taught. It just has to be an instinct to do it. And so I knew I was kind of setting it up since he was blocking me the whole game. He did a great job blocking me, but I saw he was coming to cut me, and I just jumped over him, and I landed on my feet, and the quarterback started scrambling. So I'm like, I gotta get the sack now. So I jumped over a running back against Wake Forest, but he actually threw a touchdown. So I'm like, I gotta get the sack now. So I'll say that's definitely my favorite play from this past year. What would you say yours is?
Me, I'd probably say the South Carolina pick six, just because after that, hearing the stadium and the roar of the crowd was surreal.
That was insane.
Yeah, it's just hard to match, because and then you watch the clip back, and as I'm running in the end zone, you just hear the crowd just go crazy. And I really like that play, because I feel like it just shows the type of fan base that we have, the type of support we have, and just the type of energy that is in Clemson Stadium when we have home games. And I feel like a very good definition of what college football is about, and the type of energy that's in college football. So that's probably my favorite play, just because of that moment and everything that was going on around.
I remember being on the field, and I saw him catch it. I'm like, oh my gosh! And then he scored. That was just so crazy to of course witness, but to actually be on the field and see it firsthand happen, it was nuts.
Yeah, it was crazy. But some don't know, I was so gassed after that. And I had to run back. I had to go back on kickoff.
Oh yeah.
I went down on kickoff, and I had to run down the field. And I was gassed, run down. So I looked over the side. I'm like, let me get a breather. Because shoot, those who play for sports and play football, when you're gassed and have to get back in there and run around like that, takes a lot of energy out of you, and like how fast you move around on the field. And I didn't want to be a hindrance out there on defense because I was so tired. So I wanted to catch a quick break. But luckily, not luckily, but we got spring break. We just put our last scrimmage finishing up today. Got spring break coming up. You got any plans? Anything you doing?
I'm actually going to Los Angeles for business week. You know, our Paul Journey staff does a great job of just opening up opportunities for the student athletes on the football team. So they're actually flying about 20, 25 guys out to Cali, and we're just gonna visit different companies, like fashion, real estate, media, entertainment. I think we're gonna hit the Lakers game, and we're just gonna be networking with different companies. So it's called Business Week. So it should be a great experience just to network and meet people and just, you know, really try to find what you want to do after football. So I'm looking forward to that. What are you doing?
I'm going back home actually. Just gonna be spending time, you know, with my family, chilling, you know, resting my body. For once we get back. But with you guys going to the Lakers game, you might be able to see LeBron play, right?
I hope so.
Is he like one of your favorite NBA players?
My favorite.
Your favorite?
I think when did LeBron get in the league? 02, 03 or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't care. I was born in 02. I was born a LeBron fan. I still am a LeBron fan. If there's any debate with who's number one between MJ and LeBron, Trotter, you know, it's Bron.
Yeah, I'm definitely agree with Barrett on that. I'm a LeBron fan, and I would say in the GOAT debate, I gotta take him. I know a lot of Jordan fans, they bring up rings, but to me, GOAT stands for greatest of all time. So that doesn't talk about rings. That talks about overall player and overall stats and what's the word I'm looking for? Like, you know, how much they bring to a team and how like what their stats are looking like. And LeBron hits all those categories, and he just beat out the highest scoring overall player of all time. And he's like one of the top assist leaders. So I mean, doing that and being a top assist leader is incredibly hard to do.
And he does it every year.
Exactly, and he's like, what is he, like 30-something?
Something like that. Almost 40.
That consistency throughout his whole career is crazy. I feel like when you look at LeBron's career, you can't really find a year where you're like, oh, he was bad that year. Okay. He had consistency all the way through his years, even at this old age, and I feel like that alone just beats out any other player. But, you know, there's definitely a lot of great basketball players with Jordan and everything, but LeBron's my GOAT.
I'm originally from Chicago, too, so this might be controversial for all my Chicagoans or whatever you want to call people from Chicago, but I still have Bron as number one. MJ can say that, too. All respect to MJ, but it's Bron.
That's definitely facts. But, shoot, you got anything else going on, you know, with life, anything?
Shoot. Really nothing, just a lot of ball, a lot of school. Just trying to balance both.
Yeah, I can't wait for this upcoming season though. It's gonna be fun.
It is. It's gonna be special, most definitely.
Yeah, definitely can't wait. But I think we're in that with the show today. I appreciate my dear Clemson for allowing us to do this show and allowing us to just, you know, be able to talk to you guys, interact with the fans and everything. Definitely, you know, leave questions, anything that you guys want to us to, you know, answer or talk about. But definitely thank you for that, and thank you to Clemson Insider for allowing us to, you know, have this platform to talk to you guys. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.